Well, aloha everybody from Binghamton, New York, upper state New York. And when in Binghamton, I've heard it's a good idea to just stop by your local ICU and see how things work here, which some of you know I'm in right now. I've had a wonderful trip so far and spent a couple days in Gettysburg in the history there where I've sent a previous video. But I ended up, short story is, thought I was dehydrated and kind of barely made it to the ER and ended up with some internal bleeding, which they cauterized last night and seemed to be on the mend, maybe here for a couple more days. So some adjustments in order. But there's my view of Binghamton. I can't even quite tell what it is, but I think it's the other part of the hospital. Anyways, thank you for those of you who have expressed your prayers, and some of you, of course, just finding out about this right now. Overwhelmed with this staff here and how great they are, and leads me to part 4. If you can believe it or not, I'm going to do our mini-series from the ICU unit. Part 4 of our ongoing mini-series. Proverbs 6:16, there are 6 things that you recall by now that the Lord hates, yes, 7 which are an abomination to him. Haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood. And the 4th one today is hearts that devise wicked plans. God hates hearts that devise wicked plans. As I said, in Gettysburg, many people are in the cemeteries that surround the battlefields because of hands that shed innocent blood. Of course, there was a great battle going on there for 3 days. But this hospital would also be a place where hearts that devised wicked plans brought harm to somebody and brought them into this place. I like to think of it this way as I'm reflecting a little bit here. Our God has thoughts that are continually good for us. And I'm feeling that care from him, even so far from home. But he has thoughts that are continuously good. And he hates thoughts or plans that are continually bad. And as I'm experiencing people who care, and certainly my church family and those who watch this channel, I'm very thankful. And once again, God avenges, God is in control, God judges, but he also has wonderful plans, thoughts of good, and thoughts, as Jeremiah reminds each of us, of continuous good, each day, every morning. So wanted to share that brief little 3 or 4 minute message with you. Looks like be getting out in a couple days, as I mentioned, and my mom's being cared for while I'm gone as well. So appreciate all your prayers for her as I am so far away, and just expressing my love and deep appreciation to you and to our Lord as well. So from beautiful upstate New York, by the way, if I hadn't mentioned it, first time to New York, but we'll do a part 2 on the trip on another time. But all the way from beautiful upstate New York, Pastor Mark signing off with alohas and deep appreciation in my heart for all of you. Aloha.